to the edge. There on the ledge. This is there on the grass. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. You know what? Look. I am the sort of human being that if I think the lyrics of a song are one thing, I sing it loud and proud in my shower to my cats. And when I say I sing to my cats, it's really sing to Sheriff, because when I'm in the shower, when I'm the only one home and I'm in the shower, what Sheriff does is there's like the sort of clear thing that's meant to keep the water out, and this goes on the inside of the tub, and then there's like generally the not clear thing that's supposed to prevent prying eyes from looking in and also make your bathroom look so fashionable, right? She gets in between those and sits right on the rim of the bathtub, and she just looks up at me. And because this clear plastic thing prevents the water from getting to that little cat, I can pat her through the plastic, and she just leans against me. And while I'm doing that, I'm singing made-up lyrics to songs, and it makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? Boy, chat sure did get quiet. Guys. Say something. Thank God. Oh. Hi, everyone. I need attention.
Let's see here. Hi there.
Tartar sauce.
Hello there, little godling.
Ooh.
I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment.
Aphrodisiac.
Interested?
Yeah, man, look at that. Ooh, you are straight out of Saga. Plus 80%? What the shit? Okay, your cast fires in a reduced range spread pattern inflicts weak. I'm gonna do this because...
And the power to break hearts?
Oh.
Sure, I don't see why not.
Did you see it? Oh, learn more. She just did. You're gonna learn more. Saga, I hear? Yeah, man. Saga is a great comic series. Oh my God. Watching the anime, plan to read it all after. There's a Saga anime? What? Stab, 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 dash. Stab, 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 stab. Dash. Oh, that actually felt pretty tight. I mean, I feel powerful, but I don't think it's that good. The Nordic one, right? No, Saga is a high fantasy sci-fi. It's really, it's Brian K. Vaughan and oh Jesus, I'm gonna forget. Who's the illustrator? Who does that art? This feels weak as hell. Except for this one. That's pretty cool, but then I can't move after it. Oh. Fiona Staples, that's right. God, she's great.
You brandished the eternal spear we call Varotha. So then it wasn't lost during the war. A magnificent weapon and deserved.
There is a lot of rich dialogue in this puppy. Okay, see, like, I feel like there's, God. Oh, fuck. How to do a little stretch. You know, putting this controller down. Okay, so if you have ever watched this channel on a Friday when we're having a Day9's day off, you know that historically I'm not the biggest fan of AAA games. You know, I like to kind of rag on them a little bit. Now, that doesn't mean that I somehow disrespect those that create those kinds of games. They are extraordinary achievements, in particular extraordinary production achievements to get all that shit stitched together. And one of the big themes that the AAA industry just does in general is take no risks, do something that is very reliable, but build on it, right? Well, I shouldn't say take no risks. It's don't do anything that is a crazy new mechanic. You will not see a Dota emerge in the AAA industry, right? You will not see a brand new genre like Battle Royale get studied, researched, and built in the AAA space. You will see them go, okay, what was something that was really great? Let's build on that, and there we go, you know? And I feel like doing that is generally, I mean, even I do it, partly because it's fun, but also there's a lot of example. Well, let me give the insult first. The insult is, they're just taking the easy way out. Oh my god, we just finished Game X. Let's just make Game X2, you know, that sort of stuff, right? It's pretty easy, especially in the mid-2000s, or excuse me, the mid-2010s, to make fun of the over-the-shoulder third-person game with light crafting, light stealth, and a very basic combat system, you know, that sort of thing. However, I think there is something to be said about the extraordinary progress, quality, and just all-around awesomeness that can be done by just pretty much taking the thing that is well known, well explored, a thing that is more or less a solid foundation, and really pushing it to the next level of quality. Now, I'm not talking about Assassin's Creed 6 and then we're going to make Assassin's Creed 7. That's just like we're doing something that clearly people want to make and we're just going to do it in a sort of different setting, so on and so forth. What I'm talking about is like here in this game, if you look at what roguelike games have done in the indie space, they kind of have the following format. There is a hub. And in the hub, there's different characters that represent different options. You can use these different options menu NPCs to get various buffs, to get various modifiers, to do things like that. They help give a little bit of flavor to the world. And then you enter into the game world, which is some type of procedurally generated sequence of combat encounters, where you accumulate various power-ups and get stronger and stronger and stronger over time. Like, Enter the Gungeon has done that. Streets of Rogue did that. Slay the Spire more or less does this, although it's very light on the sort of base hub. I could just keep naming games, but I like lists of threes, so we'll stop right there. And if I'm to look at Hades right now, part of me could just cynically go, oh my god, man, it's just a hub world with some combat levels, and there's some choices, and so on and so on and so on. But what Supergiant has very clearly done is gone, and this is simplification, but I don't give a shit, this is my show. They've clearly gone, boy, a lot of roguelite games have really not done a great job on some of those components, right? Like, the story world. Boy, have roguelikes completely shit the bed in regards to the story and the lore and stuff like that. Boy, is the combat samey as hell. And by samey as hell, I mean, you're going to encounter goblins on level 1 every time, no matter what. And you're going to encounter trolls on level 2 every time, no matter what. And on your 11th playthrough, you're just like, fucking kill me. This is so boring. It's the same thing. Well, what does this game do? Look at the incredible rich storytelling amount of dialogue that has shown up. I have seen essentially no redundant dialogue since I've been playing for 2 hours. And of course, this will naturally peter down because any game eventually runs out of writers, but the game continuously surprises me with the amount of just rich content that's there. Nice. The art, holy fuck is this art good. God damn does Supergiant know how to art some shit up. Combat, I mean, this has always been a Supergiant strong point. Bastion, Transistor. I didn't play Pyre. I don't know why I didn't play Pyre. It's probably playing Magic. That's probably a good explanation. Combat's always really crisp, nice, solid. I'm still exploring how much variety in terms of the choiciness there is, but I mean, in these environments, you're still getting to see that there are different enemies, different subsets of things. I think that, like, the depth of an experience is one thing that is necessary in a lot of roguelikes to make sure that you can get through, like, 6 hours of gameplay. But if you're supposed to die a lot, or excuse me, not 6 hours, like 3 to 4 hours to hit to the end, hit to completion of the depth. But this game has been very successful at the breadth. And in a lot of ways, this game has not done anything too unseen in other roguelike games. But fuck if it isn't well executed. And I think this is one of the most undervalued things in games. And when I say it is undervalued, I mean I am someone who is literally steeped in real time in the opinions of gamers, going to forums with gamer folk, talking to people that are also steeped in this shit all the time. There's a lot of eye rolling about lack of innovation and stuff. Oh my god, I wanted to do something new and cool, and especially in the indie scene where I have most of my game dev friends. There's a lot of like indie developers that are deeply interested in experimental media, unusual media, this sort of thing. But, you know, like, if you look at books and book writing, there is a lot of respect to, oh yeah, I'm a genre writer. I stick to some genre tropes. I have my set of new ideas, but the structure of the genre is something I incorporate into all of my books, and people are like, great, well done, bravo. In short, like, when I sit down and play Hades, thus far, again, I haven't seen anything that's, like, really unseen in other games, but fuck, this isn't just, like, solid as hell. Just Jim Butcher things? Oh, dude, I was actually not thinking of Jim Butcher. I was thinking more so of romance and thriller and, you know, the Lee Childs. Your special is stronger and can deflect. That seems important to me. You know, I'm going to give this a shot.
Strength of the goddess.
Paranormal romance. Yeah, I want to start reading some more romance books. Oh, that's the wrong button. You hold for this, huh? Ah,
Come on, then.
What? You did not hit me. You didn't do it. Ugh. Oh! Pathetic. I want Goblet. And I think that this is something that I personally, I think my brain doesn't gravitate towards quality content as much as it does systems. Because, I mean, all the games I've ever been interested in making, all the games I've ever played that I've been, like, diving shitloads of hours into have often been about systems. And, I mean, like, the whole idea of, like, ooh, let's have some of the Olympian gods gifting various modifiers to the character.
Witches.
You know, let me try this. Let me not try this. Let me try to deflect this. I don't know what deflect is, still. I hate this weapon, by the way. Wait a minute. Oh, my special attack. Oh, I thought this hold down thing was my special attack. Oh, that actually changes stuff. Okay.
That sound.
Sometimes I have to wonder, man, what's going through your head. I mean, I know you hear me and the others, but it's so damn dark down there, I can't hear you at all.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's. I think it's really easy for if you're thinking in terms of systems, being like, okay, getting power-ups from gods, that's one axis. What's another axis that we could introduce? Maybe there's some type of gems that you can equip in your weapon that can combo in certain ways. Okay, that's another system. What's another kind of system you can do? When, like, it is fully acceptable to just go, yeah, let's just make a lot of gods. Let's make a lot of different power-ups.
To my health.
This is the shoppy doppy. Well, I'm gonna need this. There's the shop. Here's some of this. Okay. Okay, so I need a... Holy shit.
Gemstones.
Gemstones? Gemstones? Mortal cherish these stones of many brilliant colors, going to lengths to excavate them from the earth, to steal them, to be blunt. From the rightful demand of the master, Hades, the master also values them, for light exists in limited supply down here, and light refracted through gemstones, fast most valuable of all. Oh. I don't know what that is. So that's gold. I'm going to go down this path, huh?
Your Highness.
Oh, see, here's my controller being busted and just walking me up when I'm not even doing it.
Hey, Prince Ed. Must look like I'm slacking off with the old boulder here, but I was just getting back on my feet. The Fury Sisters don't often leave me be. Where'd they go, anyway? And, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just out on a little stroll is all. Do me a favor, though. You see the Fury Sisters, let them know I was headed down the way I came from, will you?
Will you?
Oh, I'll let them know, all right. I hear you loud and clear, Your Highness. I'll just go about my business now, and you take care.
Thanks, sissy.
Good
do
idea.
this.
Thank you, mate.
Break all the pots you like.
Oh my god, I have a dash attack. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, there's a lot of hidden shit in here. Oh.
Hey, lads.
Oh, that does not deal very much, huh? Oh, I really do not like this weapon. Oh, come on, dash, you pilot. I'm a king!
That's what you get.
Nectar. Look at this nectar.
Let's liven things up.
I get the nectar. There we go. Gems or keys? I'll take darkness.
Wretches.
God, I missed that shield. That shield is like legitimately so tight. Oh, I dashed in time, you butthead.
How many now?
Oh, spikes! God, I miss my shield so much. Maybe that's the newbie weapon because I just block everything, but I love my newbie weapons.
Darkness.
My old friend.
What is it now?
Ooh! Thunder Seed says, I'm late to stream. How you liking Hades so far? It's pretty nice.
Caught me.
Do-do-do-do-do. Thanks for fixing my typo, man. Easiest typo fix in my life.
Got to hold on.
I did it. Oh, I got caught on a pot.
Back.
No more of this buffoonery.
Peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet. Do I want trident thing? Oh, let's spend some cash in here. Oh, whatever.
Should help keep me going.
Yeah, I mean, the game is just extremely well polished. Oh, shit. I really miss my shield. My shield was awesome. I just feel so clunky with this spear. It doesn't even seem like it deals more damage than the sword. Oh shit. They just do a lot of things like really, really well.
Down there since last we met, my kid, and that means you have dealt incalculable death. I must
Yes.
commend you thus.
Or attacks inflict doom. After you take damage, inflict doom. Why not? Also, I completely have forgotten about this thing. Let's get more HP. Unemployed Shaku, who I believe is employed right now, just gifted 10 subs.
I commissioned back at home.
How's it going, unemployed Shaku, man? Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho-de-do. Is it hammer time?
Ah, yes.
What's this do?
Enchantments for my weapon.
Daedalus hammer. Okay. Your attack has more range, deals 40% more damage to distant foes. Your special... No. I don't like the spin attack very much. I'm gonna try this.
Thanks, Daedalus.
Wah, wah, wah. Unemployed Shaku says, I'm currently very employed at Amazon. 60-hour work weeks, prepping for Christmas. Haha.
Even if you manage to get past me, there's no getting out of Asphodel. You saw what it was like. You really want to go back there?
JPC guy, hey man, thanks for the well wishes, man. I'm very, very, very excited for these holidays. Oh, okay, Sven, you got some catching up to do on mostly walking? Well, dude, we'll be there for Christmas. On YouTube, at least.
It's not a matter of want. The way out is there, in that direction, past the river of flame.
T-Prawn85 says, I have some thoughts, but I'm having trouble vocalizing, and Sean has basically been saying quite literally what I think all night, so I hope he answers your question. What's your question, T-Prawn? Alright, here we go. T-Prawn says, I'm currently working on designing a roguelike game, and having heard you talk about it, I'm concerned that it will be generic and forgettable. Are there any steps that you would recommend to avoid this, or at least be more aware of it happening? Okay, well, let me I will now talk a little bit about axes in games, because I think that this is... okay. I'm gonna give some thoughts about the idea of strateginess. The feeling of my choices matter in some regard. Oh shit, the earbuds are coming off. That's right. So when I talk about choiciness, I mean something like, if I choose this hero in Dota, I will have a meaningfully different gameplay experience than that hero in Dota. Or if I pick up this weapon, it will be meaningfully different than that weapon. So, I think there's two things that I've just been thinking about recently, at least. One is the idea of having enough axes. So, for instance, let's say that we are designing a combat system in the game, and the only thing that exists in this game are basic damage and stun duration. That's it. Those are the only things. Well, this kind of creates a limited amount of abilities, right? So, for instance, if I can make something that stuns for 3 seconds, I can make something that deals 100 damage, or I can maybe do something in between, like something that deals 50 damage and stuns for 1.5 seconds. But when I don't have more axes to work with, it's hard to just create a very literal variety of things that are there. So as an example, if you just created magic damage, as well as physical damage, as well as stuns, you've introduced a third axis that's there. So if you create this new sort of axis-y thing, now you can create something that deals just physical damage, that deals just magical damage, that deals a mix of magic and stun, that deals a mix of physical and magical and stun. You know, you can start to, like, just pair things together. I think that it's also important to think about more... There's the idea of... Oh, fuck. How do I put this into words? Processing. So let me take this idea of damage that I've talked about, right? I'm going to try to find... let's start with just dealing damage in a game. There's a lot of basic ways that we can have different damage effects in a real-time game. We can have some sort of, I hit you once and then it drains damage over time. I could have slow, chunky attacks. I could have quick, fast attacks. Notice that this is different from a damage over time effect where I hit once and then I run away and so on and so forth. But this is all just different sort of sub-axes of just damage, where there's just health that's there, right? There's also the idea of completely different axes for me to care about as a person in the game. So, for instance, in the game Slay the Spire, there is your health that's there. That's just a number. And that's something that you care about. There's that axis. But then there's also, what are my potions that I have? Completely separate sort of number, sort of value that I want to keep track of as I'm playing. Fuck, I'm not explaining this very well. Okay, I'm going to completely start over. And I'm going to ignore the fact that you're in a roguelike game for a moment. I'm going to completely ignore the fact that you're in a roguelike game for a moment. And I'm just going to talk about generic damage in combat and card games and stuff like that. So when you look at a game like Magic the Gathering, there are a whole lot of different axes that exist all over the place. There are the power and toughness of the creatures. These are numbers that are really relevant. And as a result, they've created some differences between giving something -X versus something taking damage. So they're sort of exploring this axis of just combat stuff. There's all sorts of little tunings and variety within the big axis of power and toughness. When I say the big axis of power of toughness, I mean like those numbers compared to another big axis, like how many cards do I have in my hand? And I want to distinguish between the idea of like a big axis, which is like my power and toughness, and combat. That's one big area to explore, versus my cards in hand, which is another big area to explore, compared to the sort of tiny modifiers within those axes. Things like this thing cannot be blocked by something with power 2 or less. This thing may only be blocked by things with toughness 4 or more. This deals 3 damage versus this deals 4 damage. This is indestructible. And I think that it is very easy to come up with one big axis. And I'm going to stick with card games for now because I've been playing a lot of Magic and it's been on my brain. I think it's very easy to come up with one big axis and try to keep exploring stuff within that axis unsuccessfully. So I'll give the example of just damage now. This is where I'm going to come to this. I have seen games that have different explorations of damage, but at the end of the day, I'm really just looking to maximize damage. That's like all I'm really looking to do a lot of the time. I mean, I'm sure many of you have played games like this where there's all these different options that exist for this deals bonus 30% damage versus this compared to that, which deals a little bit of damage over time in this way. And then you just look and go, well, this one does the most damage. I'm just going to pick this. Right? That's it. I think it's important if you're trying to create a sensation of depth to have many different, very orthogonal axes that are there. So what do I mean by orthogonal? I'm talking about in Magic the Gathering, there is the combat zone, which is its own sort of set of interaction there. Then there is the cards in my hand zone, where I will want to spend a card to cast a spell to draw more cards. Or there's a creature that now can do something that when it dies, I draw a card. We can start to have cross interactions between these zones. There is also the graveyard. There are also cards in exile. There are the idea of artifacts and enchantments. There's the lands that I have played that can have various capabilities to them. And there's also combat axes that are explored outside of just basic taking and dealing damage. There's the idea of flying. Creatures with flying can only be blocked by other creatures with flying. There's some keywords like First Strike and Trample and Vigilance to add a little bit more texture to the combat as well. And the sort of net effect of this is that you can look at one thing in Magic the Gathering. Let's just make a very simple creature. This is a creature that is a 1/1. And when it dies, it summons a flyer that is a 1/1. That's it. Well, because of all these different zones, I now may want to play this card because I am a deck that cares a lot about flyers. I have things that buff flyers. So this 1/1 that dies and makes a flyer, that's really good. Or maybe I am worried about someone casting a spell that kills all creatures. So then I want to be able to have some sort of durable creature that when it dies, a threat can come back. Maybe I am a deck that focuses on the graveyard. So this creature that when it dies, it goes to the graveyard, I can bring it back again because it's a 1/1. Maybe a deck that resurrects small creatures, and I think this is a good small creature. Maybe I am a deck that is aggressive, that wants to buff small creatures, and this is some way to gain a lot of small creatures. All these different things, a flying-focused deck, a graveyard-focused deck, an aggro-focused deck, a small creatures-focused deck. These are all different ideas that can only exist because there's lots and lots of different axes. So if we're looking at this game has the idea of the X attack and the Y attack. It also has this cast ability. It also has a dash ability. And you're seeing that every buff connects to these in some kind of different way. And maybe every time you use your dash, you heal for 1 if you kill an enemy, and so on and so forth. And often when I playtest a game or I play a game and things start to peter out over time, like the strategic depth and interest, A lot of times it's just that there are simply not enough axes at work. There's just not enough wiggle room for them to create interesting different things. On the same note, I think that let's say you've created some axes. How do you make sure there's some interesting, juicy stuff in there? I almost want to describe that I feel like a lot of fun, interesting, juicy feeling of strateginess can happen when your options are a little bit messy. Simple example. Let's imagine we are playing a game where you can get an item that gives you armor to protect against physical attacks, or you can get an item that gives you magical resistance to protect against magical attacks. They're very one-dimensional, very simple, they're very not messy, they're very clean. You now have what basically amounts to a lock and key problem. Do they deal a lot of physical damage? Yes. Buy the armor. Do they deal more magical damage? Yes. Oh, I'll get the magic resistance item. Done. It's not a strategy. It's not a fun, interesting puzzle where you're trying to weigh your options against each other. You're just like, oh, I just fucking get this thing. But now, if you start to make things a little messy, if there is this armor item that also increases your attack speed versus this magic resistance item that can also grant temporary invisibility. Those choices are not quite as clean. Maybe my enemies are dealing a lot of magic damage, but I also really care about the attack speed. So maybe I want that, or maybe I should actually get the magic resistance because that's really important. And then I can maybe use the invisibility as some utility or some shit like that. When it starts to be a little messy, things start to get a little bit like, ooh, that's kind of cool. This is another way of stating what I was just talking about with this card that's a 1/1 that when it dies, it summons a 1/1 flying token. It's just a little bit messier of a unit. In other words, it just connects to a lot more axes that are there. And I feel like Dota, if we try to take this analysis to Dota, yeah, they have physical damage, magical damage, armor, magic resistance, and then they have like attack speed, attack damage, and all that stuff. They also have the idea of stuns and roots and slows. They also explore some very weird axes. Illusions are a really robust axis. And when I say robust, it's not just there's one hero that summons some illusions. It's like there are lots of abilities that have unique effects against illusions, where if you cast this spell on an illusion, it instantly kills it. So if there is a hero that is basing a lot of their damage on buffing their illusions, then you might want these heroes that are really good at killing those illusions. Invisibility. There are many heroes that are invisible. There's also this whole warding and vision system that's pretty explored. There's even things where it's like the bottle. There is an item that is kind of its own little mini game about positioning. You need to pick up runes that spawn infrequently in the game of Dota in order to refill your bottle, which is an item that you can, like you'd imagine, regenerate your health and your mana. So now all of a sudden you are trying to weigh, okay, do I want to purchase this item that will directly buff my damage in combat, which can also help with last hitting? Or do I want to get this bottle, which means I'm going to have to be moving around a lot more in order to refill it, but that also allows me to fight and gank a little more? You know, you start getting these little weird, messy things that are in there. And tying this back to what you were talking about earlier, T-Prawn, about like, okay, if you're working on a roguelite game, how do you avoid the sort of sameness? People will say things to you like, just make sure that there are different enemies that create different problems and there are different options to solve those. Well, yeah, no shit. That's another way of just restating the problem. Okay, well, how do I make it different then? I think it does come down to the idea of having many, many, many different axes in the game, which starts giving you different... It's what gives you the wiggle room to allow for those different solutions. So, for instance, if you created magic damage, physical damage, stuns, Well, now all of a sudden, if they're... Oh, yeah, and maybe you have some sort of stealth system. You can see someone and you can sneak away from them. You can disable them with a stun and hurt them. You can deal physical damage to kill them. You can deal magical damage to kill them. And then you can start to have more associated problems and solutions start to emerge out of there. Like, in a lot of ways, Magic the Gathering's individual elements are pretty simple. Like, understanding what's going on with the number of cards in your hand is pretty simple. Understanding who is going to kill who in combat, it's a little more complicated, for sure. But, you know, it's just some small number math, and it goes away at the end of the turn. Phantom of Ares, I love this. Is something that sounds trite, but really can cost you a lot of time. Don't forget to make sure it's fun. Jesus Christ, right? The number of people... I mean, this is especially true in, like, my grad school program. The number of people that are just like, I have this really cool idea, and it works like this, and this is why this option is really cool and really valuable, and all this stuff. It's so easy to forget that you just need to make something fun. Man, that's like, why is it fun? Why is this spear fun?
Father, I never thought that such a thing was possible.
Like, what makes this dash fun? I mean, on one hand, what makes this dash fun, some of it is the intellectual... Oh, by the way, I need to turn this volume up. I can't hear it all when she's charging. One thing that makes it fun is, yes, the value that it helps me with in combat. But you know what else is really fun, too? Just the visuals. The feeling of being fast. I keep not hearing her, like, little charge. Dodging things at the last second is really fun, man. It's a real butt clencher. Somehow this feels easier to control than my shieldy guy.
Alright, you wretched shades appear.
Oh. Oh shit. I'm getting hit a lot, but I'm also hitting her a lot. Somehow I'm like... I feel like doing better with this than I was with the... Oh, I scratch. Oh yeah, I can cast. Hiya! Where is she? There she is. Tic-tac-toe, 2 in a row. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes.
Avis Liam says, I would like to say I'm never a fan of make it fun, because that's also general. Absolutely. I think you're 100% right. It's not just like, well, dude, just make it fun. If it's fun, like, whatever. It's, like, totally true. I would rather say one must be careful about intellectualizing something that is inherently intended to be visceral. In other words, if you make something and you feel like you have an explanation for why it's fun, and you sit down and play it, and it is satisfying your explanation, and yet no one's like, oh, that's awesome, then you fucked up. It's sort of like a, hey, let's double check this afterwards to make sure that we're not making a mistake.
Enjoy the searing heat of Asphodel.
I'll do it. Ooh.
Should be useful.
I need some health.
I'll just go on. Yes. Getting warmer.
And I mean, if you're making, so everything I just said about this idea of choiciness, with like having enough axes to make sure that the choices you provide the player have the wiggle room and the design space to be able to breathe. I'd also note that that's more just general. This is a thing that I think is relevant to games. I think specifically relative to the idea of trying to make a roguelike. There's probably some other ones, like if I'm going to be entering into zone 1, the most of any zone, you're probably going to need to make sure there is enough variety or interestingness in zone 1, or that you can get through it quickly, or that you have an answer to, how do I make zone 1 not boring as hell? Because, I mean, hell, if you're making it a roguelike, where are my baddies? Is this a bug? Yeah, like, Rogue Legacy is a really good example because, like, you can go to any of the areas at the start, so you generally go to the easier area when you're lower level. Oh, hi, guys. What's this Doom thing I have again? This cast is actually so powerful, and I gotta remember it. What's duo mean? What's duo mean? Yeah, so like, you know, Rogue Legacy's solution to how do you make it not so damn bad at the start. Rogue Legacy's solution is you just have access to all the harder things.
No love without pain.
This game's solution is create some enemy variety right at the very outset. Nectar. Walk right into them. So I probably should have taken duo. Whatever. You don't move. You don't move. Oh shit. Oh shit, wrong button. Ah! Give me your food.
Sweet nectar.
Hope I'm having a good day. Thanks, Mustafa, man. I'd like to share my acceptance letter to graduate school today. Hey, Mustafa! Fuck yeah, man! Oh, dude, I loved grad school. Grad school was fucking tight. I really liked my undergrad and grad experience like a shitload. I have no money.
Get me out of here.
That's great, man. Hey, who else has some grand news? What are these things? Like this is exciting, where I've, like, never seen these things before. Algodox is on the verge of getting a new job? Man, fuck yeah. Oopsie doopsies. I just toasted myself. Phosphorus just finished first semester of grad school. God, man. I want to be back in school again. I'm realizing that part of what is really frustrating and distracting to me in life right now is that there are a lot of things that are very different going on, you know. Trying to just, like, talk to financial planners about what the hell to do with money. A lot of different, just life shit. Like, I'm thinking of moving soon, trying to explore that whole thing. There's just been a whole bunch of other busy work stuff that I've had to do. You know, like jury duty, I had to do that for a little bit. Like, none individually is bad, but it's just, like, distracting my brain. Over the past week, I've just been in a blissful, I only play Dota and read books. Like, that's all I've been doing. I was just like, woohoo! I didn't clean fucking nothing. I didn't call anyone back. Ugh. It was great. Hey, surprise. Hey, thanks, and have a wonderful evening. And a great 2020, my friend. Focus X says, I'm getting married. Technically, my partner and I already had the ceremony in October, but now we're getting around to filing the paperwork. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Lindner TV says, second year on living as a freelance artist. Must say they had a big influence on me deciding to chase this dream like 10 years ago. Man, that's awesome! What's your prime work as a freelance artist? I remember seeing this Twitter thread of someone who's like, a lot of freelance. Oh shit! That, like, a lot of freelance artists make a substantial amount of income from. Oh shit! Oh shit! Again. I'm gonna talk later. Oh shit! Is my cast spell contained in something? Okay. Oh shit! Fuck! Shit! I dodged that out of the way. Fuck! I'm trying real hard right now. Oh, and I'm fucking up so bad.
I always come back.
I did it. I did the thing. Yeah.
Next time, gigantic organ head.
Your attack special. Oh, so much damage. For sling flow, oh, nah. That seems good for bosses. But yeah, no, I heard that, like, there are, this Twitter thread was like, yeah, tons of freelance artists make huge amounts of their income from furry art, which I thought was, like, fascinating. Because there's some just, like, absolutely spectacular anthropomorphized human art. Like some of the quality I've seen of that, I'm just like, holy shit. Because apparently, there's a lot of people that just are more than willing to pay a whole bunch of money for their hobby and interests. And it makes me curious about, like, you know, I know a lot of freelancers, especially in the creative field, spend time doing the stuff that generates the money and the stuff that interests them. I'm curious, like, where that experience has been for you. Black H says, my friend's girlfriend makes furry art, LeMayo, and good money, like you say. Yeah, I mean, it's actually kind of... I think it's, like, very charming that the entire furry community is, like, very interested in just getting lots of high-quality art of their stuff. And just, I mean... there's just not that many communities. Ah. Oh, God. I had a good run there. There were a lot of them that just did not have armor on them. Oh my god. Ah! Gotta be careful here. Okay, I am really screwing up. Yeah, there's not that many communities that just have, like, that positive of a reputation in terms of working with artists. I mean, like, the typical thing that you see is, like, artists complaining about people demanding free art for, like, exposure and stuff. There's a community of people that are just like, oh yeah, no, we're just really pleasant to work with, and we just, you know, want to pay you the money, and thanks again, we'll recommend you.
I'll run you through.
It's like, oh, that's a nice change. Oh! Stay stunned, stun. I did such a bad job of dodging those dudes, man. Did I do it? Did I get him? Oh. Woohoo!
For the mirror.
Leonard TV says this is really accurate. I earn most of my income doing illustration work for some educational animators, but I'm chasing the dream to be an MTG artist. Henry Earl says, yeah, to principle, nobody should ever do a job for exposure or to build a portfolio. If you do those things, do the work yourself, not for someone else. If someone isn't willing to pay you for your work, they should fuck off. Taking free work not only devalues your own work, but that of other artists. I'm going to say I 95% agree with this. I 95% agree with this. The only reason I say I 95%... And by the way, the thing that I'm 95% agreeing with is the idea that an artist or a worker or creator should do something for free. I think that with the way the world works right now, there is a natural glut of people that want to do the thing that comes and goes at various times. You know, like right now there is a huge lack of programmers. There's just like huge demand for programmers. There is also a glut of people that want to work in the games industry or who want to be a streamer or want to work in esports, shit like this. And so there's this question of like, okay, so what do you do if, let's say, you want to work in the esports space or you want to do a certain type of art and it's not entirely clear how to get into it? Because there's just not a lot of job applications that's open. So, like, how do you... What do you do? I think that the negative exploitative thing is, I need to just work for free and do free internships and help someone out and all this shit. you know, I think that's a little bit garbage, but I think that there is this idea of you can leverage your willingness to just do some work for free in order to get some connections that you might not have otherwise had. You know, like if there is someone who's hosting a tournament and you go, hey, I want to give you coverage in English. I'll do the coverage for free. Cool. So, this is a way for you to start getting your face out there, your name out there. This is much more of the entrepreneurial approach. Like, I think that if you are an entrepreneur, you're going to have to do a whole lot of stuff without any value coming in the door initially until you can get stuff in the door. I definitely need this.
I'll take this one.
I'll take this because I've been shitty at dodging. So I think there's that sort of entrepreneur's spirit of like, I'm going to begin grinding hard on this in order to get better at thing XYZ. And I think that the way to tell if you're getting used or not is like how much ownership over the thing that you're doing and how much control do you have. For instance, like if you do work for me, I mean, like I pay you, man. That's pretty straightforward. And if I was like, dude, do it for me, I'll give you recommendations. That's a little bullshitty. And if someone was like, okay, tell me concretely how that would work. Like, you know, and you start evaluating, like, how much is this recommendation even worth, man? And very often you'll find the answer is, not a lot. Oh shit, I'm getting hit by stuff. Oh! Ding.
Gods grant me strength.
T-Prony5 says, is it not a bit different for you, though, since your recommendation is genuinely valuable? Kind of. Like, I mean, not as much as the other person having something of merit. Like, what I mean is that if I want to recommend someone, I don't want it ever to be like, hey, I recommend Johnny B because trust me. Normally it's like, hey, I recommend Johnny B because here is the concrete, nice, excellent thing that Johnny B has done that I am revealing to you. I'm showing you this, you know? Like, hey, look at Johnny B's art portfolio. Or look at the coding that so-and-so did for us and look how great it is. Your cast fires reduce... Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. I'm gonna do this.
Very good.
And then I'm gonna try to remember it. I'm a big believer in first-class information, first-class objects. Being able to say, look at this external thing. Like, I happen to be the messenger, but I'm not having you trust a person, I'm having you look at the thing that the person made. Alright, thunder is a new thing, huh?
This mark, almost like a bat wing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hey boss, found you. Good. Hermes, at your service. Pleasure. You are the talk of Olympus. Normally
I can't believe how much unique content I keep hitting upon.
Now come on, we've both got places to be.
Third Mass says, from what I know, there are very few, almost unheard of, very skilled people who would work for free. So I doubt you can really devalue the work of others by doing that handy arrow. I do think that handy arrow, there's merit to handy arrow's point, which is that there starts to become this institutionalized do shit for free. Oh, attack. Oh, yeah. Diamonds. Like, dude, the number of people that just, like, have been like, I want to work in esports, I'll do your artwork for free, and then, like, the esports team never does anything. Oh. I'm going to focus in this fight, because I want to beat this. I want to one-shot this. I don't know why I am liking the feel of this spear so much more than when I first was playing with it, but it feels really nice. Oh, holy fuck! Oh, yeah. Oh! Impervious, come on. Yeah, I know, like, too many people that just have been, like, given assurances of shit. Oh, I promise it'll be really good. Ow. And it's just turned out so bad. I mean, like, I think that this is a little bit less of people getting after the fact screwed. Give me this. And many times can be alleviated with good expectation management. You know, because if I'm like, hey, oh, I dodged, you bastard. Like, if I'm talking to you, and I'm like, okay, so you want me to do this art, and you say that there's a chance for, you know, getting rehired in full, like, is there anyone else who's done this before? And, like, what would be the metric for evaluation? Like, talk to me about that, you know? And what's the expectation on the total amount of hours you expect me to work? And then you can start to get things more concrete. But if you're just like, oh, a chance to work here, great. And then you just, oh, fuck, I forgot this thing exists.
Got you.
Fuck. Oh, shit. Nothing I say matters. I'm trying to win a video game. Oh my god! There's a lot of them. Oh, shit. I want to be one-shot plot so badly. Oh shit, 15 health. Fuck. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Fire! Oh shit! Oh! 4 health!
Again?
Oh fuck! I didn't judge the fucking god! Shit and ball sacks! There were healing items in the corner! I don't believe this nonsense-ass BS, damn it.
I'll get that Hydra.
Shades of the dead mill constantly within the house, complaining of their woes,
two-shot plot,
and seeking audience from any who would listen.
I liked the range on the spear.
What? Owie, looks like the bone hydra of Asphodel just stomped you that time, huh? I hear each of its heads has its own nasty tricks. That must be tough.
It was unpleasant, yes.
Well.
Achilles, is it really true that Cerberus ripped the lounge up right after I left? You must have gotten in a lot of trouble.
I only wish you could have seen it, lad. The place looked like a vineyard after a typhoon. Your lord father was livid, but he never gets so angry with the dog. Poor Dusa, though, she's picking the place up.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What became of Dusa? She's always worried father's going to fire her even without something like this.
There he is. I'm gonna gift you this.
Hey, Achilles. Look, this really isn't much, but here.
This really is for me? You beat me to it then, as I had meant to give you this when next we spoke. Please, take it.
Please, take it.
Thanks so much, sir.
Myrmidon bracer. Myrmidon.
Moaning and groaning.
Yeah, I think a lot of times, like, the way that people get screwed professionally is they don't have proper expectations set up and established early on. And I think of, I don't think of it as the expectations. Oh, dude, you're so dumb. You should just you should have better expectations set up. But I mean, it's just like there's a lot of people that are bad at hiring people, and they suck. And there's not a lot of good systems in place to even things out. Do I want to give Hades the gift?
Tremors and darkness, but this place is falling apart. Nobody works an honest day down here.
Oh, Dad!
Father, everybody's dead. Give them a break.
What would you even know of honest work?
Hi.
At least the wretched dead yet honor me as Lord. I cannot say the same for you.
Dad?
Hey, Father, I thought maybe, here.
Where did you get this? You think you can butter me up with such trifles? Give me that, and then get out of here.
It's a dad for sure.
You're welcome, Father. Wonder where Nyx went. What are your sisters up to these days, Meg? I've not seen them around.
This is Despy the cat. She's a very chill cat in many regards.
We're stretched a little thin, as you can see.
And is wrought out as fuck in others.
There lots of business here. I'm left to hold the line and deal with you.
What a good cat. What a good cat. Look at this cat. Yep, give me those bleps. Now, I want to show you the incredible capability of my cat to know her name. Dispy. Hi. Please perform. Please meow. Please clap. Hi, Dispy. She's looking at me with intensity. You're not meowing, huh? What's going on? Ah, shit, I love my animal. That is my little animal. Go lie down. You got it.
It is the dead of night, or the approximation of it in the realm of Hades. Prince of the underworld, Zagreus rises from a fitful slumber, with much mischief on his mind.
Much mischief on my mind.
Me? I was just going to have a little look through Father's stuff.
Oh, very well. Let us examine Father's stuff. Dispy. Hi. God, you broke. What is going on, huh? You just gonna loom? Are you gonna loom over me? The best cat in the whole world. I love you when you're annoyed. I love you when you're mad. I love you when you're asleep and when you're happy. Ah, I love having this little cat. Did I tousle your fur, huh? T-Prawn says, what's the highlight of 2019 for you? It being over, probably. I did not like this year. Come here, sweetheart. Hey. Come on. There you go. There we go. There's a little meow. I would probably say I've been getting to talk to my brother more, which is nice. I like my brother quite a lot. Dispy. That's my girl. Yeah, you're a good cat. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually just getting to spend time with this baby girl. Dispy. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. One more time. Dispy. She hates me.
All is quiet at this time. Ever-dreaming Hypnos put a spell upon the house, as willful Zagreus had asked of him.
Yes.
All are fast asleep, save for the prince.
I gotta turn the volume up.
It is exactly as he planned.
Yes.
Lower your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here.
Yes.
He ventures toward the stately throne of his Lord Father.
Oh shit, cat. Don't she likes to grab the mouse and like hold it close to her, so she just skipped the dialogue, everyone.
He does not know exactly what he seeks. He only knows that something always has felt off to him, that he does not belong. Who is he, really? Lord Hades never would indulge such questions, so Prince Zagreus would find out for himself.
I'm not listening.
Do I have to go around this way? Oh.
He rifles through his Lord Father's possessions.
Yeah.
There was not much of any import there. Ledgers and administrative paperwork. Correspondence from Olympus which he had ignored. No trace of any reference to his son.
Ew. Oh my god. Can I just say there's a little elements of polish here that I just love so much. The music dips down when the narrator speaks and then comes back. Oh!
But then
see how
there is the note. Written finally in a hand and voice the likes of which the prince had never seen or heard.
Hades, I can no longer tolerate my life here in this place. So I am leaving, even if it kills me. I won't be returning to Olympus. If there is a place where I belong in this world, it must be somewhere between heaven and hell. Perhaps it's on the coast and has a little garden. Take care of Cerberus. I shall miss him.
It's Persephone.
Thus did Prince of the Underworld Zagreus absorb the contents of this hidden letter.
Yes.
In his mother's hand.
Yes, very well.
Hand. My mother's hand? Wait, what? You're saying this Persephone, that she's
Persephone.
My mother? But father always said that Nyx was that liar. He lied to me. They both did. All my life.
Thus did the prince discover, inadvertently, the well-kept truth about his lineage. Entirely by chance, this did occur. Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld. Where had she gone? And why?
What even is?
Engulfed by newfound questions and his rage, the prince decided to confront his lord and master.
You... Why?
You... Why? You... Why?
You're... Nyx, you're not my mother. All this time, you and my father, you lied to me?
Well, this is hell, Zagreus. We're literally in the underworld, alright? Like, let's not get too shocked.
Oh, my dear child. So now you know. So now you know. But only half the truth. I can explain the rest, so... Please. It never was my wish to hurt you.
Mother, I wonder, will you even remember me?
Persephone. Just call me on the Persephone. I put on my suit of mirrors, and then I took a chance to sit down and reflect. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. So wait, what is this? What? I can just do this whenever I want?
I've mastered that. I need more darkness.
Holy shit, I didn't know.
Excellent.
I didn't even know.
Special delivery for you back there, boyo.
I need to track down more chthonic keys.
Plus 20%.
Should help me gain more darkness.
Yeah.
Plan there, huh? Got something new to try.
Yeah.
Wait. You know something, boyo? I think you could do a real number on one of these columns holding up this place and bring the whole thing down in just a few swipes. Boom, boom, boom. And hate to be standing near one of them if you did. Wreck my father's finely crafted architecture every chance I get.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes, yes, indeed.
The courtyard of the House of Hades is kept neat and orderly, in contrast to the terrifying sprawl that lies beyond.
Every single person needs to go look up Barlow's Inferno. What is this?
Long way to go.
Barlow's Inferno. Wayne Barlow is an artist whose parents were artists for history books. You know, they draw a little illustration you'd see in your little history textbooks. And so he created a book called... Hold on.
Death is your only family. Death and I. Best get accustomed to the both of us.
Thanks, Dad.
No, not on your life.
So in Barlow's Inferno, he created a book that was like a historical style textbook about hell. Again, it is called Barlow's Inferno. Barlow's, because the name of the artist is Wayne Barlow. It's really good.
I have to tell you something, little Hades. My relatives and I, we've been holding back one of our greatest gifts to see if you were worthy. And you are. My aid is yours. So call me if you need anything. Especially to smash your enemies to bits.
Thanks, Poseidon. Look at how much unique content is in this damn game.
What's this?
Your call makes you...
The wrath of Poseidon at my beck and call.
God gauge depleted. Alright, time to cast. Ugh. The dead in Tartarus are here in general because they did not deserve a noble death. They were knaves, scoundrels, cutthroats, etc. Okay, how do I build my god meter?
Each time the prince delves back into the underworld, its ever-shifting chambers realign to frustrate his attempts to maybe map it out.
Built to ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that.
Alright, let's get 20% more darkness.
Come.
Ha! Yeah.
By my birthright.
12. Ah, Mr. T's Floating Head says Wayne Barlow. He's got two other books I really like. Barlow's Guide to Extraterrestrials and Expedition. Yeah, his Guide to Extraterrestrials is really cool. A lot of three-legged animals. I believe it was actually made into like a fictional documentary. Oh! See, I like how fast this one is, where you just do a quick swipe. Do I want more gems? Do I want more keys?
Just in time.
Oh, you fuck. I really like the sword a lot. I mean, the shield is still my absolute bae.
Unlock a weapon back at home.
This could unlock a weapon back at home. Wall slam.
Nice.
Money, 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 money. What do I want to buy for myself? I'm gonna treat myself a little bit. Cast. More keys? Or a place to spend my money? You know, I'm gonna do this. Spend that money, baby.
I think I hear the river. Charon's shop. Cheers, mate.
I get this. Oh, for God's sake.
Got to say, you are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon. So, looks like you're selling. Is that it? You come to help me out? Brilliant.
The infernal wares of the Stygian boatman Charon.
Dude.
Lie sprawled about. Available for sale to whomever would be willing.
I gotta be honest. I think the shield is gonna be like so busted good against that snake man.
Be me. You lads again, huh?
I don't know why I like the sword so much. I think it's just that it, like, I feel nimble with it. I gotta remember that these guys detonate after they die. Oh, 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 what the fuck? My shield, I'd never take any damage here. Oh, I see when it goes whack, whack, whack. The final whack. Doth do a little mush.
On the surface now, my kin. Thus I'm able to confer upon you even greater power than has been my custom.
Oh, that is an insane ability. Holy fuck. I guess I'm just gonna do this forever. You are doomed. What's Mazappy?
My brothers Hades and Poseidon once fought bravely by my side. You know that, don't you, nephew? We prevailed against the Titans and established law upon the earth.
It was totally sick, thick, solid, and
Then
tight.
descended to the land of death, and we've not seen much of each other since.
Show me what you got. Your attacks emit chain lightning when they damage. Oh.
Thunder time.
It's thunder time.
More witches.
Holy shit, this is so much Doom damage. I think I like the sword because I feel like really mobile with it. And I like zipping and dashing around. Like the special is, ow, so fast. Ooh, this controls nicely.
For safekeeping.
Not checking that codex, never. Well, I guess I am forced.
More brimstones.
Doom is pretty sick.
Easy.
Ow, 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 you dick. Cornered. Got him.
Never enough of these back at the house.
Oh my god, this dealing 130 extra damage is like very sick. Alright, maybe I'm being a little...
Olympus.
Alright, I wasted my god power. That was useless. That was useless. Nectar keys. I want keys. I'm just gonna be really cautious against these guys. God, that Doom feels very, very sick. Ah, fuck! I just said I was gonna be cautious. Ah. Okay, I'm really bad. I'm really bad.
Should come in handy.
Ooh, Dahama.
See that, Stygius? Deadlier than ever.
Wider area and deals plus 20% damage? Yeah.
Done and done.
Oh, she's getting doomy doomed. Doom feels lackluster compared to Poison.
Me, Meg.
I love it.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe you're just pining for my father's job.
How many lines of dialogue are there in this freaking game?
I have no envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to enjoy my own responsibilities.
How, like, this is incredible to me. Whoa. Oh! This owns, man. Ow. Oh my god, I messed that up. Okay. Bang. Just more than 10,000 lines? Jesus.
Blood.
Blood. Don't give it a new call move. I'm always gonna forget about it.
Don't know any other way.
Ooh-ha.
Should I take the trade? Payment in full.
Why not? I wanna hurt. Two god uses during the fight? Yeah. Yeah. Didn't even know. Didn't even know it was not something that was on my radar. It was off my radar, actually. It's nowhere even close to any of the radars that I own.
Change of scenery, at least.
Ah! Oh, get the fuck out of there! That is so bullshit. Lost half my health. Not a big deal.
What's that portal thing there on the ground?
No use.
Dude, I love this Doom upgrade. I just like jump smash, jump smash. It is nice. Oh! Do I want an upgrade? Yeah, I do. Lava. Oh, I thought I moved in time.
What else?
Oh my god, you're such a... Oh, these bastards. Ching.
Power of Olympus.
Okay.
I grow stronger.
Do I want a pomegranate, a shop, or gold? Pomegranate. I love that I'm healing 3 per time. It's perfect. Didn't check out the portals before enemy are dead, man. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know what a portal is. Are these things falling on me? I'm just using my Y ability and all this shit. This is so awesome.
Power of Olympus.
Yeah.
Better.
We're not seeing FPS lag. Let's take a peek. We haven't dropped any frames, so everything looks okay to me. Gonna go this way. Goodbye. Oh, this again. Fuck. Gosh damn. So I should do 1Y and then hit him a whole bunch. Oh, he has an AoE. I did not realize that. Okay. Whoopsie dipsy dipsy dipsy.
I have been waiting for a special moment to confess my great appreciation for your deeds. This moment's special enough, isn't it?
Isn't it? Okay, your cast fires reduced range split. Okay, when slain. Okay. I'm close to death. I'm gonna get this. Yams. Jams.
May I help you?
Oh, what a direct hit. That's such garbage. Got him.
Just getting warmed up.
Do those little hot spots on the ground hurt me? Oh, they do. They make me cough. Oh. Oh, that feels really nice. Ah, God, these guys always headshot me every time.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh, that's right, I have that thing. I have that extra... I have an extra life. I'd forgotten.
Good riddance.
Good riddance. You are doomed. Oh, that was a controller. I have this problem where my controller gets locked on up. Dude, I am a man that hits the Y button. Holy shit, I love this Doom thing.
Lord Poseidon.
It's me.
Hades, you have met my brother Zeus. He's sometimes known as King of all the gods. Although in many ways he's not as powerful as I. He's dashing.
Nakatomi says, does this game not affect you with motion sickness? Typically, it is 3D games with field of view.
You know better than to say such things about me, I should think. I know that tact does not come easily to you, though I'd be careful what you say to our good nephew there. Anyway, as I was saying, little ladies, Brother Zeus is king of all the gods, and the most dashing, powerful, and hey, let's face it, godliest of all.
Hey, happy 4 years, Baranin. Oh. Huh. I'm gonna try this out.
High tide.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Oh, I want to be a speedy beady boy. Weird Uncle Poseidon, yeah, my Uncle PP. Oh, from heaven.
Having traversed the flaming river Phlegethon to gain the
Phlegethon?
point, relentless Zagreus must now confront a foe of unimaginable savagery who lies ahead, awaiting patiently its time to strike.
Way to spoil the surprise, old man.
What's going on there, cuz? Can I call you cuz? Got something here for you. Should make your battles to the death end that much quicker.
Yes, 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 yes. Ooh, you move 20% faster. Your cast is 20% faster. Your attack is 12% faster. I'm gonna do movement. We all know I'm a wee bit reckless. We all know I'm a wee bit reckless.
Big one, huh?
Holy shit, I am so much faster. Right into the fire. Oh, dude, that explosion, when they explode, it deals damage? Lloyd Smith has noticed me. Dude, I am in the middle of trying to kill some stuff. Consider yourself noticed, oh my god. See ya. Oh, he hits 3 times? What a dick. Oh, I need to get this guy first. Alright, so if I do this... What the fuck? How long does this shit last? Where am I? Ah! Oh, their explosions can hurt each other? Nice. Holy fuck! Ugh!
Would you like chopped off? No?
Joe Monkey 100 bits says, "Hey Sean, love you. Just got back from Rise of the Skywalker and a happy hour after. Just want to say how much I love you and hope you have a happy holiday season and a great new year." Joe Monkey, mwah, love you back, my dear man. It's been a long time enjoying ourselves some good old gaming action here in Day 9 TV. Hope you have a fantastic holiday, and I hope your young archer slays.
Should fetch me something good back home.
Ah! Oh, there's one. Is there any other HP? These? She stopped arching to focus on being first chair concert master violinist. Oh! The sheer talent of the monkey offspring, man. Must be such a proud dad. I love the way this combo feels. It is so thick, sick, solid, and tight. Ooh.
Coin goes in, that comes out.
I don't know when I would ever want to sell that stuff. Probably to like buy something else from the shop.
There.
Holy crap. Oh, it's beautiful.
The fields of Elysium.
The rare heavenly splendors of Elysium, reserved for only the most great of mortal souls, spread forth luxuriantly all about the fire-stepping prince.
That's me.
Luxuriantly? Really?
So do I want the gold or do I want the HP? I'm gonna go with the gold. God, I move fast. Oh.
That eyeball, is that him? That one fully rearmed.
So I have to...
Come on in.
So I have to double kill, huh? So this guy I gotta slay out. Welcome to Day 9 TV, where we dash Y all the time. Ooh. So fast. Oh, dude. Which one do I, Sean Plot, want? Do I think the hammer time is always really sick, huh? This edits my thing. I don't know what happens when I have double hammer, huh? I'm kind of interested in becoming, like, extra fast.
Don't get in my way. Farewell.
This is so fun. Oh, I got hit once? Fuck. Escape sucks.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Wow. Damn it. Casts 88% faster. I just don't cast anything, man.
Appreciate the lift, Lord Hermes, sir. Now let's go.
What? Holy shit! Little hell chariots, man. Oh, shieldy boys, that's not good.
The power of the gods.
Thank you,
Let me get this. Thank you, gods. Look at this art. Just look at this.
I'll just take this one.
Look how good this art is. The Escape from Tarkov is a game I've never played, but it's come highly recommended from a few humans. We can get Zappies or HPs? No, Zappies all the way.
You come from the bowels of hell. This is not your place.
It's for ripped Minotaur boys.
Just passing through, so if you'll excuse me.
Super duper no.
I will not. The champion of Elysium would never back down from such a contest. Neither will I.
I guess this guy isn't the champion of Elysium.
Wait, you're not the champion of Elysium? I can't imagine he's even stronger than you. Is it Heracles? Tell me it's Heracles.
I will not. You talk too much, short one.
Short
one. Get destroyed.
What the fuck? Holy shit, what was that one?
Olympus.
I'll just keep doing this Doom Smash. What the fuck is this? How do you deal with that bullshit? How do you deal with that? That's such horse bull shit. It's literally bullshit. How the hell? He just runs at you and you run out. You can't run anymore.
Oh, it's rather hard.
It's bullshit.
Huh? Wow, I can't believe you took on the Minotaur. No way. No wonder you're back here. Everyone knows that he's unstoppable, especially me. Hey, next you run into him, could you get his autograph for me?
I don't believe it. Oh. Bing bong.
Your extended family, the Olympians. They wish to help you from this place, don't they? I just hope that their intentions are as pure as they appear. They don't get on well with your father.
Neither do I last time I checked. I'll take all the help I can get trying to break out of here.
I'm pleased to hear you say that.
Yes.
I've known too many far too proud to accept help, even when it was sorely needed. You just be careful, lad.
Yes. I have... Do I have any nectars?
So tell me something, Father, if you please.
If you
Since we're
please.
more candid lately in regard to matters of my birthright here and all. Did you and Mother... How to put this? Any brothers or sisters I should know about?
I thought I told you never to invoke her here. Be thankful that you have no blasted kin. You've such weak blood and such a temperament. Why then would you think I'd risk another such as you?
This dad, he is such a bad dad.
Sure, that's fair enough. It's just not all such things occur as planned, as I am told, from tales of your brothers and so forth.
Yes.
Blast my brothers and blast you as well. All those who know me know I have no heir. You could not rise to the occasion if you tried.
Thanks, Dad.
And there is no one else. You've only me. And I have only you.
And we also have my contempt.
Heartwarming.
Infernal Trove. Oh.
The ever-shifting chambers of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
That shall be of no help to you, I'm sure.
Nyx, I have to ask you something. Are you certain that my search isn't in vain?
Hmm.
My mother. What if...
Where's Mommy?
What if she's gone?
Your mother yet lives. There can be no other explanation. For if she did not, she would be with us. Here.
Here?
She was a good woman. Stately. Kind. I wish to raise you as I thought she would have.
Neeks.
Okay.
Ooh, new realms.
Hey, what's that you're drinking, Meg? Anything good?
Whatever it is, it's weak. Enough to be mistaken for your blood.
Holy shit, what a dunk! Oh my god!
Well, I'll just...
Oh my god! Wow!
Oh, the prince himself. You want to talk to me? Me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I just wanted to say the lounge looks wonderful, as good as new. Better. I hope it's not been too much trouble patching up.
I have to clean the rafters.
Oh, she got a crush! Woo!
Your hard work.
Oh, hello.
Greetings, broker.
A key for 10 gems, a nectar for 5 keys, a diamond for 10 of those. Huh. But, like, what do I spend the diamonds on? That's a question for your pal Sean.
Greetings, chef.
Lord Hades wines.
Ah.
Few are those to have a taste of that intoxicating vintage, and fewer still know how to get inside.
Now, if only I knew how to open one of these damned casks, things might get a little brighter around here.
I'll get drunk and try to escape and die and shit. Okay, so where can I spend my diamonds?
What are they on about now?
If you're in darkness, essence, and raging, huh? Dad! Dad, I want to offer you some nectar. Okay. Do I have any nectar? Boop. Boom, boom, boom. Look at yourself. Ah,
That
you
should do
suck.
it. I can't do that yet. Reach the limit. Now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
What's the good word?
Yeah.
Almost felt that.
My shield.
Go on and clap me with that if you want. Nice.
shield is so awesome. Alright, guys. That's it for me.
Tartarus,
it's 6:48.
I'll be stuck here all my life.
I'm quitting. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Start. Quit. Okay. Quit. Done. It's over. It's out. Get off me. Damn thee there, controller. This thing, close this. Close this. Guess what? I'm taking 2 weeks off. I'm not going to be here next Monday. I'm not going to be here the Monday after that. I'm going to be back January 6th, kicking it off with some nice MTG. What happened till playing until 3 a.m.? I am going to be playing until 3 a.m., Chalksticks. I'm just not going to be streaming it. Oh! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's listen to some music. Woo! We're going to listen to music.